Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. The idea for this video is completely stolen from Little Simsy. I think that's where I saw it first anyway, where she turned one big apartment into a few smaller apartments. So I will be turning this apartment, I think it's in the Spice District somewhere, I don't remember. I think it was like, I'm gonna see if I can find the exact apartment that I used and then just... Oh yeah, wait, hold on. I see it at the top there. It's 20 Culpeper House. That's where this apartment is. I'm sorry. I think it's the Rosoya's apartment that I turned into 3 smaller apartments because I think the roommate system came with Discover University. I'm not sure if it's in the base game, but it is in Discover University anyway. So when you have the roommate system, you can have them live in one of these apartments and then one of them can be just for you. So this big apartment is going to be turned into 3 smaller apartments. Some of them are going to be more like studio apartments and some of them have more like a set, this is the kitchen, this is the bedroom and things like that, more separated rooms. But some of them are going to have more of an open floor plan. And you're going to see later when I get more into it. You can see me adding the little laundry room actually in the entranceway here because I figured it would be a fun idea to have all these 3 apartments share a laundry room. And there's actually double laundries. There's two laundry machines and 2 dryers in that little area so that you can share it with all the people that live in this apartment. So yeah, I'm starting to work on the first apartment here, and I'm gonna be trying my best to make these 3 apartments look pretty differently. Like there's almost like there's 3 completely different people that live in them. So this first apartment is gonna be kind of old-fashioned, traditional. I was thinking that there's like an old lady that has lived in this apartment for like 30 years or something. That was my idea behind it anyway. And you can see here that I completely forgot to put a bathroom in this apartment. I will have to add that. I think you're gonna be seeing me adding that much later when the apartment is basically done. Which was unfortunate, but I managed to make it work. It just meant that the little hallway that I have there by the front door is gonna be much smaller later on. Because that's where I had to put the bathroom in order to make it fit properly. So you can see me we're starting to work on the kitchen here. And I'm gonna be using a whole lot of packs in this one. I did not limit myself that much, unfortunately. So there's gonna be a pretty big mix of different packs because I do own all the packs. I bought them all with my own money. So yeah, I probably used something from almost all of them. But actually, maybe I did limit myself because I can see here that I'm trying to use base game and city living. Maybe I did limit myself more than I thought. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But I know that in one of the apartments I did use some stuff from Tiny Living, so maybe there's... I don't think I used all the packs then, maybe. Maybe I did limit myself in this one. Like, this one was recorded way back, so I can't even remember what my thought process was, honestly. I filmed this before I went on my break, actually. So I filmed it back in, like, May. By the end of May, I think I made this video. Before Eco Lifestyle was even out. So I've had it saved for a really long time. So I'm sorry if I don't get everything right, but yeah. I really do like how this apartment turned out. Like, honestly, I do have a specific style that I like, but sometimes I'm like, this actually looks pretty cool as well. So I suppose my style is like all styles. Because I could see myself living in this apartment, or in one of the other 2 apartments too. Like, I love all of them. Weirdly enough, even though they're 3 pretty different styles of apartments. But yeah. How you guys been? I've been pre-filming like crazy lately because, as you know from my past videos, I've told you multiple times that I will be going on vacation soon. So I've been pre-filming quite a bit. But I did take a little bit of time off last night. I only had to record voiceovers yesterday. I'm recording this voiceover on July 4th, and I did do like 3 voiceovers yesterday. So I did have some time off last night, so I actually decided to watch a movie. I watched the movie 365 Days on Netflix. I don't recommend it. It was weird. It wasn't that good. I didn't like the ending. And I thought that the plot was just moving way too fast sometimes. I liked the beginning of the movie. I liked that way better than towards like the last half of it. That's when I was just like, okay, this is just not for me. I actually thought I would like it more than I thought that I would like it more than I actually did. I thought it would definitely be a movie for me, but I suppose it wasn't. I had heard a lot of people talking about it before I actually decided to watch it myself, and they all had said that it was pretty bad, but usually I tend to like movies that other people don't like. It was not the case this time. So please don't watch it. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit stuffed at the moment. I just had a big sneeze before I started recording this voiceover. So I'm sorry if I'm sniffling a little. But yeah, I'm starting to work on the hallway here. And yeah. You can see me adding the bathroom there, because that's when I realized I had completely forgotten to put it in. So I'm adding just a little small bathroom there with a bathtub, I believe. So the hallway to get into this apartment is very, very tiny. But I suppose that's how apartments are sometimes. I mean, my own hallway in my apartment isn't really that much bigger than that either. It's just a long strip that goes in between all the rooms in my apartment. So you can see me adding the bathtub here, and then a little mirror and toilet paper, which I almost always seem to forget. And then I like this little touch. Your Sims can actually walk through that bathrobe even though it's hanging on the door. But I like that little touch of having the hook on the door of the door to the bathroom. I think that's pretty nice. And I think I did, I almost forgot to put in laundry baskets in almost all of these apartments. I hope the other apartments have them. I don't remember right now. I guess we'll see pretty soon. Okay, and adding just a rug there that matches the colors on the bed. I did choose to use a lot of green in this apartment, which kind of surprised me because I very rarely do that. So we're starting to work on the next apartment here. I'm trying to remember which style I went for with this one, but now this has to be the I think this is the more modern, contemporary looking one, I believe. So I moved the front door a little bit there, just so I can have that as a bedroom and bathroom. I didn't recognize the layout at first. That's what got me confused. So this apartment is gonna have more of an open floor plan. So instead of a door to the bedroom, I'm gonna have a oh my god, what are those called? Well, let's see. I'm probably gonna choose one soon. Yeah, it's gonna be open like that anyway. An archway. That's what I was meaning to say. So that this is gonna look more like a studio apartment. And my idea for the person who lives in this apartment is like a bachelor guy, because I tried to make it look kind of masculine instead of feminine. So I was thinking that this is for like a bachelor guy that has a little, like a few parties in his apartment, so it's more like a party apartment. And his bed in the bedroom, his bed is actually, I chose to use a Murphy bed. Just so you just so you could also have that as a place to socialize and hang out. So you can just change it into a couch if you're having like bigger parties. And then I'm adding just some curtains there to kind of separate the two areas a little more, so that like if you lived in this apartment, you could just draw the curtains when you want to have some privacy in the bedroom. Or to block out the light from the living room windows, I suppose. So I'm adding the Murphy bed here, and I don't know what it is with me and white, but I do like a lot of the apartments I build usually have a lot of white walls and white furniture. I don't know why I like that so much. I'm sorry if that gets a little bit boring after a while. I still hope you guys enjoy my build videos. But yeah. I really do like how this apartment turned out. Like, as I said, I wouldn't mind living here either, even though it is pretty modern looking. Because like, sometimes I just get this urge, because my apartment has a pretty specific style. And if I want to change it, I would pretty much have to throw out every single piece of decor that I own. But sometimes I just get the urge to do it, sometimes I just wish I had the money for it, you know what I mean? Just so I could start with a blank slate, start all over, and just do a whole different type of style in my apartment. But that would be really expensive. Yeah. So I'm starting to just add some decorations in the kitchen here. Yeah, I'm using Laundry Day. Let's see, I'm gonna see if I can remember which packs I used in this, because there was some Tiny Living stuff, of course, and then I used a lot of base game in the other apartment, and I'm using Laundry Day, of course, because there is a laundry room, but I don't think I used that much all other Laundry Day stuff. So if you got this and you didn't have if you wanted to get this house and you didn't have Laundry Day, then I suppose you could use it and just don't have a laundry room and change it into something else, I suppose. So yeah, going back to the bedroom here, and I'm adding just a little sideboard right there, a little table, adding some little laundry, because the guy that I imagined living here would be like a little messy. You know what I mean? He wouldn't be the cleanest person in the world. And then you can see me later. I'm not sure if that's gonna be right now, but later I decided to add a little keyboard in here, because I figured that the guy living here would be a little bit of a musician to, charm the girls. I think of him as like a little bit of a player, you know what I mean? A little bit of a ladies' man, I suppose. So yeah, going back to the kitchen, adding a cute little chalkboard. I do like the chalkboards in The Sims 4. I think they add just a nice touch, especially in the kitchen. And just adding some decorations to the little hallway there that you go into before you enter one of these apartments. A liquor cabinet, because like I said, party apartment. And then just a pretty big TV and a more modern looking couch. These are from Tiny Living again. Yeah, I really do like how this apartment turned out, actually. I think it turned out really cute. Yeah, just adding a little bit of a table there so I can have the TV on something. I did go for another TV. Yeah, and then adding just a little small dresser there. I like having dressers by the front door. I think that adds just a little bit of a realistic touch, because you would usually you like to have somewhere to store winter clothes near the entrance of your apartment. That's what I do anyway. I have a little closet with all my winter jackets in the hallway of my apartment too. And then adding this painting and some simple curtains. I really hope I did a good job of making this apartment look more manly, I suppose, more neutral instead of, because I tend to make very feminine builds. They tend to look a little bit girly just because, I don't know, I suppose because I'm a girl myself or something. But I tried to make this look a little bit more gender neutral, I suppose. So I was thinking about adding an easel first, but then I decided to go for the keyboard. So that I think I'm adding just a few different hobbies in each of these apartments. I think I didn't add any like hobby stations really to the first one. So we're starting to work on the last apartment now, and this is gonna be the boho chic apartment. So there's gonna be a lot of city living stuff in this one, because that one came with a lot of like bohemian inspired items, I suppose you would say. And this is also gonna be a little bit more of a studio, because this is also gonna have that little open space towards the bedroom. I think I chose to go for that anyway. I can't remember right now. Like I said, I filmed this a long time ago. But yeah, so I'm adding just a little bed here. Some bedside tables. I like these ones. These are from the base game actually. And then that little light from City Living, and some paintings that are... Oh yeah, this one gets unlocked with the painter career, I believe. And then just adding a few art pieces from City Living there. And then that little sliding door that also came with base game. I do like using sliding doors quite a lot. I think they're suitable for... I think they're very suitable for small spaces like tiny homes or apartments. And did you know, with these new sliding doors that came with Eco Lifestyle, I believe, with those, I found a little hack, right? Because usually you can't put things in front of doors. But if you have move objects on, you can, of course. But then you can't use them usually. But I discovered with these new Eco Lifestyle doors that you just have to see where the door opens. So have your sim walk through them, see where the door opens. And then you can actually put things in front of the area where the door doesn't open. So that part of the door works more like a window, because they don't use that to open up everything. Like, those doors don't open all the way up. They open about halfway up. So the last little part of it where the door isn't sliding and opening, that's where you can put like a desk or anything like that. I've done that quite a few times in my builds and when I've done some gameplay, and it actually works. So that's really nice. So you don't have to have like, because those doors are really big. I think the smallest one is 4 tiles wide, and the biggest one is like 6 maybe. So yeah, for those last few tiles you can actually have something in front of them, which is pretty nice. I think the biggest one is actually maybe 8. I think it's 4, 6 and 8 tiles wide. I'm not entirely sure, but I've been using those sliding doors quite a bit. So I'm starting to work on the kitchen here, just adding some appliances now and bins, which I realized I had forgotten in a lot of the apartments, of course, because I never remember to put in bins. Yeah. So I'm using these more industrial looking benches from the base game, I think they are. Yeah, they are. Just some plants. This apartment is gonna have quite a lot of plants, because I think that's a nice touch in a bohemian style apartment. And this is where I Am I using laundry day things? I think I might be using some laundry day plants in this one. So yeah, if you download this and don't have laundry day, which I think a lot of you have laundry day already, but if you don't, then yeah, I suppose you're just gonna have to replace these plants. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's almost lunchtime and I'm due to eat. I always get tired when it's about when it's about lunchtime or dinner time or whatever, and I don't know, I've just been really tired lately. I'm really due for a vacation. I'm just really excited to leave in a few days' time. 4 days left, you guys. So I'm adding a couch here that is also from base game. I think it came with a like Caribbean themed update, maybe. I think that's what it came with. And am I changing at that console table? I think I am, yeah. Because that console table was from Laundry Day, I think. And just a little bookshelf right there. And you can see me adding the... Because like, when you think of a bohemian type of person, you think of like art, right? So that's why I added the easel and the guitar, so that you could have a little artsy person who plays music or paints right in here. And just adding these rugs, which also came with City Living, maybe, hopefully. I don't remember exactly. And I did put some planters down. I'm not sure if I'm going to be deleting those later, because I don't remember if I kept those. I don't know, I guess we'll see. Anyway, I'm adding some blinds here in the bedroom, because it's just realistic to have blinds in your bedroom. I'm not sure if everyone is like that, but with me, like, I have to have my bedroom completely dark when I'm sleeping. I can't have any light coming in through the windows, so like the regular blinds that comes with windows, they don't work for me. I have a complete blackout curtain in my bedroom, which helps me sleep way better than I would otherwise. Yeah, so I'm just adding some decorations here, some paintings, and these little planters from not Eco Lifestyle. Eco Lifestyle wasn't out when I built this apartment. They're from Tiny Living. And I did switch out those planters. I knew I did that. So I'm adding that little plant from Laundry Day and that orange tree that came with the Chinese update, I believe. Yeah, so I'm just adding the finishing touches here. I think we're almost done, honestly. Just adding some lights here and there. And yeah, I really like these lights from City Living. They worked really, really well in this apartment. And then I'm doing a little interesting thing there with those light bulbs from Laundry Day. Just a little bit, just a little something a little bit different. So we're going into the screenshots here. I really hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I will talk to you in my next one. Bye, guys.